Firstly, B.A.S.S Pro Nation would like to introduce Tommy Slater to the anglers viewing this at home, and we thank you, Tommy, for taking the time to give your fans an insight into what your techniques were this weekend. So we've got a few questions for you, mate. So Tommy, what did you think of the venue this weekend?
It was really good. It's the first time I've been to St Clair. Long way from home, up in Brisbane, but I've heard a lot about it. Really nice dam, picturesque, and yeah, it seems to fish wide variety of techniques. You can catch them deep, shallow, in between reaction bites, finesse stuff. So yeah, it's a good place to come and fish.
So what was your pre-fish like, mate?
It was actually pretty average. I only landed one fish and it was undersized, but I missed a lot of fish on a spinnerbait. They were just short striking it, and then yeah, I changed it up for the tournament, and it seemed to come good.
And what was the difference in the pre-fish to actually the tournament situation, mate?
Well, pre-fish I didn't have a stinger on my spinnerbait, which didn't really matter because it was pre-fish. They're not too interested in catching heaps. But I put a stinger on for tournament day and caught a keeper first cast, and then got a bag and then changed up a little bit. I really like to fish a jerkbait, and a friend of mine said it's a pretty good technique here, so I picked up a little jerkbait and paralleled the weed edge and got a few key bites and upgraded once and sort of expanded on that for the second session and pretty much did that for most of the day.
So you used a mixture of techniques. What was probably the main one you used all weekend?
Definitely the little shallow jerkbait on the weed edge. So.
And what brand of jerkbait was that, mate?
Imakatsu Rip Riser 60 in lemon dazzler colour, like a nice bright fluoro colour.
Yep, and for the anglers viewing this at home, have you got any tips for them if they want to come to the lake in the next couple of weeks and try and replicate what you've done this weekend?
I definitely recommend fishing shallow. I'm not much of a deep fisherman, so I focus shallow, and there seem to be plenty of fish there. I probably caught 25 legals for the tournament. Yeah, just you've got to make sure you're right up against that hard weed edge. Shallow jerkbait, bright colour, 6 pound leader, 2-3 second pauses, and yeah, you should get onto a few. Just find the clear water. Any water that was stained up by boat wash didn't seem to have fish in it.
Cool, mate. And in conclusion, is there anybody that you'd like to thank for getting you here this weekend?
Yeah, I'd like to thank 13 Fishing. They sponsor me. I work for them as well, so it's sort of a double-edged sword. B.A.S.S Nation for putting on a tournament. It was a really good weekend. Atomic, Frogley's boys, they stepped up and sponsored it, major sponsor this year, and put on a barbecue on Saturday night, and I was really welcomed by all the competitors and yeah, just all the guys for coming out and fishing. It was good.
Thanks, Tommy. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mate.
Thanks, Gav.